Bodine.
Hello, John.
It's in the test kitchen. Welcome to your mustache as well.
Yeah,
It's almost a life of its own, isn't it? It's a busy day in the test kitchen day. We're baking a ham for lunch.
looking forward to get back in here, mate. My beer must be around somewhere, is it? You gave me a beer last time.
I got in. If you can't share for everyone, you're not allowed to share. So
no beers then.
Real quick one today.
Yep.
Easy. Speaking of beers and Christmas parties and limited time at this time of year, these are quick hitting, easy to make, ready meals that are really good for butchers to use up a bit of leftover ham off a ham hock.
Yep.
Or just off your thing. I've already cut a bit off that there and diced it up.
Okay.
So it's real simple. You mix pasta, ham and cheese, put it in a ready meal tray.
Yep.
And then the customer just takes it home, adds some milk or cream, sticks it in the oven, done. Can't be any simpler than that.
What sort of cooking times are we talking here?
I tried one the other day. It was probably about half an hour, 40 minutes at a low heat, so the pasta goes a little bit soft, and the pasta basically absorbs all that milk up.
Okay.
And adds the flavour to it.
Yep.
So we're going to add about a cup and a half of pasta.
Cool.
Put half of the ham in.
So it's probably about 150, 160.
Yeah,
degrees,
well,
around that.
yeah, about 150 degrees.
Yeah.
And you pretty much just want to build this to the size of your tray.
Yep.
Like if you're doing a family size one, then you build more in.
Yep.
So we use two different types of cheese.
Good way to get rid of hocks, like you said, or your leftover bones from your hams.
Yeah, well, I guess some people would freeze them for winter.
Yeah.
To use in soups, but you're not going to be making pea and ham soup when it's 35 degrees and 90% humidity.
No, exactly.
However, you would probably have a few people, that have either their own Christmas parties or the kids have got an end of school thing and you're in a rush and you just want something quick to cook at home. This is the perfect thing. So just mix the mozzarella and the cheese and the ham through that.
So it's 3 ingredients there, isn't it? Really?
Well, 4.
Yeah.
Parmesan cheese as well. Put the parmesan over the top.
Yep.
And then the customer adds the cup of milk
Okay.
or the cream, depending on how creamy they want it. So
the butcher has to probably explain that to the start a conversation with their customers,
or
a sticker, or
a sticker. Add 1 cup of milk and cook for this many minutes at this many degrees.
easy.
So that's pretty much it. And because the pasta's dry, it's not a cooked pasta. It's not going to get gluggy.
It's pretty easy, isn't it? Pretty good.
And it's going to present up. It'll last in the window. It's going to look like that all day in the window. So, well, do you want to talk a little bit about the tray that we put it in?
Yeah, this is a tray called a CPET tray. So it's a tray that's we've invested a lot of time into, and we've learned a lot about this technology over the last year. So this tray is freezable, ovenable and microwavable. Can go from -40 up to 220 degrees. So yeah, perfect for the butcher. Either chuck it straight into their pre-pack or in their window, and the retailer just grabs it, chucks it straight in the oven or microwave, whatever's easier for them. And also to make this display a lot better, we've also just got in these new trays, which are it's a PET plastic, without getting technical, but it's so it's for the visual is great. The only problem with these is you cannot put these in the oven. So again, probably a sticker or a conversation with the customers.
That's the thing, eh? You're putting a sticker on it already to say, cook for this.
Yes.
Remove lid, place in oven, cook for.
It does actually say on the lid, it says remove lid before heating. So it is there, but it's just a bit hard to read. But it is there. So yeah, that's a new thing that we're available if you guys want to try it.
All right, second one's just as easy. You just pass the deep.
It's a deeper one, that one.
Yeah, so this is more, single lasagnas, or as we're doing today, potato bake. So
we're going to eat these after this, aren't we? I'm quite hungry.
Well, I'll be saving my appetite for the baked ham with maple glaze that I've got sitting in the oven, Bo. But you're quite welcome to eat this instead if you like.
I forgot about that. I'll probably have both, to be honest.
I've got some nice soft white bread rolls there, and a bit of coleslaw.
We should probably be helping here, mate. What else?
Yeah, it's just layers, like a little bit of ham, a little bit of mushroom. You don't have to have the mushroom in it. You can put a bit of basil in it if you want a little bit more flavour. But again, we're just looking to... So I've just parboiled these potatoes. And again, the reason for this is, if you put a raw potato in the oven for half an hour, it's going to be quite hard by the time. Yeah. You basically want this to be absolutely foolproof. Yeah. Add milk, put it in, cook it, and it's done. So...
so just par bake them. They're still a bit hard,
they're a little bit firm, but they're cooked. Yeah. So by the time the cheese melts in this, they're going to be done. Yeah, so cool. Now, I prefer, like, you can add milk to these, but I prefer to add cream to these. Makes a little bit more. You haven't got it's not going to soak up as much moisture as the pasta is. So you're making more of a sauce, and I would even cook this at a bit of a lower temperature so that the cream doesn't curdle.
Okay. But so drop it down to 140 or...
Yeah, 140, 150. Because like everything in this is pretty much cooked, the ham's cooked, the potatoes cooked.
Just the mushrooms really,
and the mushrooms take bugger all time to cook. You're really just sort of wanting the flavours and to make a creamy sauce. So.
Sort of make sure that ham's not poisonous.
Yeah, I sort of thought that I better leave you enough to snack on while we. It is a bit of a problem when you're doing these videos to restrain the appetite, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the same thing, a bit more mozzarella, and then finish it off with the parmesan, because that's what's going to give you the mozzarella is going to give you the texture, and the parmesan gives you the flavour and that lovely golden colour on top. So I'll just put this rest of this up.
Learn something new every day. Wouldn't have thought that. There you go, parmesan.
Yeah, parmesan's all your flavour, all your salts, and your sort of those real rich, sharper flavours. Mozzarella's a fairly bland cheese, but it gives it a lovely that stretchy texture. And when when you're digging it out of the container, it's that sort of that stringiness that everyone loves. So.
That's it.
You might want to throw a few basil leaves on top of that.
Yeah, the presentation, beautiful.
And like you said, stick a lid on that, put it in your pre-pack, and it just presents really nicely. That's probably meal just for you, Bo, but
both of them actually. So there you go, straight in your pre-pack or in your window. Fantastic. Looking forward to eating them, mate.
That's it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bo.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.